Hi guys, this is Gail with Gail's Southern Living, and I am doing a little mini series on some fall recipes. And I decided before my butternut squash goes bad, I should probably cook it up, and I was just going to show you guys a simple way to prepare it. So I have two here. I usually cook one for dinner, but this time I'm going to go ahead and cook the last two and get them finished off. And I just cut the ends off. I don't bother washing the outside because I'll save the little ends for the chickens plus the peelings. I don't wash it because I'm going to peel it. All right. So the chickens will get the ends and the peelings. And I went ahead and got out two peelers because I wasn't sure which one would work better, so I have two choices here. All right. So I think I usually do the little side first. Now this is a really simple recipe. I've been doing the same thing for a long time. It works really well. I am going to add one new little thing as a little twist just to see if hubby and I like it. Trying to see if it's okay. Okay. All right, so I got that part done. Alright, so I'm going to start by going ahead and getting my scraps for the chickens ready, probably for tomorrow morning. I'll put them in the fridge overnight, and then when I wake up tomorrow to go give them their feed, I will also give them a little butternut squash peeling treat. And the ends, of course, over here. Alright, so now I'm ready to cut it. Alright, for some reason my camera has been trying to shut off, so hopefully I don't have a gap in this video. But in case I do, I'm cutting this into about 1-inch squares, putting it into a nice baking dish. And then these pieces right here actually have the seeds and the guts part of it. I'm just going to kind of cut that out. And throw that in the scraps. And throw that in the bowl. I cut the pieces that I didn't have to get the stuff out of them first. I did the easy part first and then the hard part, basically. So there's that. Make sure this one might have a little bit of seed. I'm gonna get that out. Right, get that little bit there off. Okay. A little bit more. I'm just going to kind of cut around it this time, cut around that middle. Has some odd shaped pieces. That's alright, it doesn't need to be uniform. So if you wanted to save your butternut squash seeds, this will be the time to do it. You'd rinse them off in the colander, and then you would dry them before you store them. Make sure they're good and dry, otherwise your seeds will mold and then they won't be as effective. I'm going to check to make sure if I have butternut squash seeds, because if I have butternut squash seeds, I probably won't save these. But if I need them, I will go ahead and save some. So I'm just going to continue this. Alright, I'm going to finish this up and I'll be back. Alright, so for the next step, we're going to, let's do this next. What did I do with my knife? Okay. For the next step, I'm going to just take the butter and I'm just going to cut it in little straight pieces, and I'm just going to lay it on top of the squash. Now you don't have to worry about the sticking because it's got the butter, so you don't have to, spray it with anything or anything like that. And you just decide how much you think is enough. Okay, I think that's enough. All right, hold on just a second. Okay, for the next step, I add brown sugar. I don't really measure it. I just kind of sprinkle it. Just kind of sprinkle it on. Kind of spread it out with the spoon a little bit. Make sure it kind of gets a little coating. Kind of make it a little bit like yams. Except for the marshmallows, which I'm sure it'd be good with marshmallows. But I'm not going to say this is a healthy recipe, but it is good. It is so good. One more little spot right there. Okay, so that's the brown sugar. So this is what we usually do, is butter and brown sugar. So what we're going to try this time that I've never done before, because I saw it in a few other recipes, is I'm going to sprinkle it with a little bit of cinnamon. And I'm just going to do a little. That way, if we don't like it, there won't be a lot of it in there. So we'll test this out and see how the cinnamon goes. But it's just the butternut squash, butter, brown sugar, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. The cinnamon is totally optional because I don't usually put that. But I just wanted to show you that this recipe could be really easy. Could be basically the 3 ingredients. And you just bake this at 350 until it's fork tender on all the pieces. And I don't know exactly how long it takes. I'm going to set my timer for 45 minutes, and I'll put it in the description box if it took 30 minutes or 45 minutes or an hour. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven. I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like. Okay, here it is. Here's what it looks like. It's nice and tender. See, real tender. And it smells just heavenly. So I'll take the chicken out, and this will be our dinner for tonight. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I hope you'll give it a try. I'll try to write down the basic ingredients in the description box. You guys have a great day. Be blessed. Do something kind, guys. Bye, everybody.